Hi, I'm McEvoy. We're from Germinal. We're here this morning on the farm of Joe Carroll in Ballyhaig, County Kerry. And we're going to talk a bit about spring reseeding. So in terms of timing of reseeding, it's the ideal time to be thinking about reseeding if you haven't already sprayed. So we'd always say the ideal time is after your second rotation, take your second grazing off a field, then go in, spray it off, and it just helps you get through that tight spot that we often see in terms of grass availability in round 2. Know your soil fertility status. For optimum establishment of your grass seed, you want to be sown into a pH 6.3 to 6.5 and P and K index 3, and that's where you're going to get the best establishment and long-term performance of your swards. So after spraying off, depending on how you plan on reseeding, if it's plough, you want to leave it about 7 to 10 days before you remove as much of the trash as possible, and then get your lime out, plough, and power harrow, level the field if necessary as well. Where you're disking, it's really important that you leave the spray that little bit longer to work. So from spray off, again you need to remove the trash, or as much of the trash as possible by cutting or grazing 10 days after spraying, and leave it up to 3 weeks before you go in with the disc. Okay, that gives you much better breakdown of the sod. You won't have a soddy seed bed. The spray will have a much better chance to work down to kill off the plant at the root, so it'll break up the sod much better. Liming is absolutely crucial when we're sowing grass seed. Regardless of your soil pH, lime will help counteract the surface acidity as the old sward decays. It'll help break down that old sward that little bit quicker. Spring has a lot of benefits in terms of reseeding. Weather's on the way up, soil temperatures are going to be improving, and soil conditions are improving as well. So you get much better window of opportunity for the establishment of the grass seed, much better chance to get out with your post-emergent spray, and a much better chance as well to get multiple grazings off the new reseed before you go into the autumn. No issue with autumn reseeds, but just make sure if you are planning on reseeding in the autumn that you don't leave it too late. So ideally, for autumn reseeds, you want to seed in the ground by the first week of September latest. After that, if the weather goes against you, it can create it much more difficult in terms of getting out with your post-emergent spray, and also you mightn't get out to graze that reseed. And obviously that early grazing is crucial to help with the tillering and thickening up of the new reseed.